have to get on this super high. All right, so we're on our notes. Here we go. We are going to find the area of the following triangle. Now, when I say area, something pops into your head from a long time ago. What for triangles? Area equals 1/2 base times height. That is a beautiful formula. It still works. Everything's fine, except what do I not know? I don't know the height. Okay? So luckily, we are going to learn 2 new formulas for area that are going to help us find areas when we don't know the height. If you know the base and the height, 1/2 base times height is the way to go. That will never go away. I mean, that's still really good. But if you don't have the height, if you have, for example, all 3 sides, we have 2 new formulas. One of the new formulas is called Hero's formula. And Hero's formula says that the area of a triangle is given by this. Now, before you start freaking out that, oh my gosh, will she ever quit with the formulas? I know that's what you're thinking. This is an easy one, okay? This is an easy one. A, B, and C, do you have any idea what little a, little b, and little c stand for? Those are your sides. You already know that. S is what we call semi-perimeter. Now, what's perimeter? What's perimeter mean? So it would be 10 plus 12 plus 16. So the perimeter would be 22, is that 38? That would be my perimeter. When we put the semi in front of it, think of semicircle. What does that mean? If I say semicircle, what do you think? Half a circle. So when I say semi-perimeter, I mean half the perimeter. So my semi-perimeter is half of 38, which is 19. So here we go. My area is going to be the square root of 19. All right. Now, 19 minus A. 19 minus A. What's that going to be?
19 minus 12.
19 minus 12, which will be 7. And then 19 minus B, which is 16. So that's going to be 3. And then 19 minus 10, which is going to be 9. Now, do you think it matters what order I do those in? No. It's semi-perimeter times the semi-perimeter minus each side. Now, take out your calculator. Take the square root. The square root of 19 times 7 times 3 times 9, and my answer came out to be 59.92. Tell me if you matched. So again, where did those magic numbers come from? What's the 19? Half the perimeter. So perimeter, we just add them all up, take half of it. That gives us the 19. Then where did these 3 numbers come from? 19 minus each side. So that's it. We times them together and take the square root, and that's the area of the triangle. So if these were inches, this would be square inches. That's the area of the triangle. Wow, pretty easy. Let's go down to D. Problem D is the same thing. Can you find the area of problem D? Well, Well, those sides are 11, 17, and 15. This is problem D. I know my letters don't match, but it really doesn't matter. What's my area going to be? I need the semi-perimeter. So I add up 11 and 15 and 17, and what do I get? 43. What's half? I need half, remember. I need the semi-perimeter. What is it? 21.5, so that's what I start with. And don't whine about having a decimal. For Pete's sake, you got a calculator, so it's no big deal. 21.5. Now, how do you fill in these other things? Hero's formula is 4 numbers times each other. The first one is the semi-perimeter. How do I get these? 21.5 minus each side. So 21.5 minus 11. You got a calculator, so double check me. 4.5. 6.5. Now double check, make sure I'm right. Does everyone understand where all 4 of these numbers came from? Doesn't matter what order they are. We're going to multiply them all together, so the order doesn't matter. Just remember, you need 4 of them. You need 4 numbers. One is the semi-perimeter plain by itself. These are all the semi-perimeter minus each side. So did you get an answer? I got 81.26. Is that okay? I'm telling you, this is pretty easy stuff. If you are paying attention and you're taking the time to learn semi-perimeter times semi-perimeter minus each side, you got this made in the shape. That's Hero's formula. Notice, what was the given? What did I start out knowing? All 3 sides. And that's good, because if I know all 3 sides, then I can find my perimeter, right? My semi-perimeter. Okay, well, let's look at problem B, because problem B is a little bit different. Hero's formula probably isn't going to be good for me on this problem, because I don't know all 3 sides. Now, I could find that 3rd side using the law of cosines. Very, very good. But I'm going to show you something even simpler. Or let me stop. And if you do that, and then do Hero's formula, you will get full credit, assuming you do it all right. It's fine to do that. But there was a very handy little area formula. Remember, I told you there were 2 that I was going to teach you today. One is Hero's formula. The other one is a formula that says area is 1/2 side times sine of included angle. So we call this the 1/2 side sine formula. 1/2 side sine. Now the only rule is the angle has to be the included angle. Do you know what that means? It's the one in between the 2 sides. So you have your 2 sides, you have side and side, and then you have the angle that's between them. So our area, we don't have, there's no work. It's 1/2 times 10 times 12 times the sine of 58. It's 1/2 side times sine of the angle in between them. So there is 0 work to show. It's 1/2 times 10 times 12 times sine 58. That area is 50.88. Jonathan, this is so simple. You have to be like excited.
I already got it.
You got it? Everybody get that answer? Now, look at number C, or letter C. Believe it or not, do you recognize it's exactly the same thing? In letter C, do I have two sides and the included angle? Do I have two sides and the angle in between them? So area will be what? 1/2. 16. 15. Sine 84. No work, nothing to figure out, just type it in. And I got 119.34. Okay, so 2 new area formulas. Hero's formula, that's the one with the radical. What do we need to know if we're going to do hero? All 3 sides, so we can do the perimeter. Here we need to know 2 sides and the angle in between them. Okay? You should be able to, kids, you should be able to do your 5-5 and 5-6 homework. You should be getting that done. We have a few more problems to look at, and then we're going to start reviewing. We'll have a test next week.
When next
Wait,
week?
I don't know. We can do the we'll be gone when we have it then, but that's fine. We can make that. Wait, nobody leaves, so I get all my calculators back.
You, David.
I need my calculators back. I need my calculators back. Nobody leaves till I get it.
Aaron, Jaden Osmond, Keyshawn Tompkins Barnes,
John, do not walk out of this room. I will come and smack you.
and Abigail Loida.
I need all my calculators back. Wait a minute. Who's still got my calculators? Here's one.
Kyle Nicholson,
I got one more on here
Patrick
somewhere.
O'Haron, Jaden Osmond, Keyshawn
All
Tompkins Barnes, and Abigail
right,
Loida.
you can go. Thank you. Have a good day.
What you